You know, so many times over the years, I'm at someone's birthday and, they're lighting the candles in the other room and someone hands me a guitar and says, "John, play Happy Birthday." And one thing that's a lot of fun to do is just strum out the chords to Happy Birthday. Now, I did post a lesson on how to do this, but today I want to share with you how to play a fingerstyle version of Happy Birthday. And this is a great way to play Happy Birthday where people will recognize it, but you don't have to sing because we're going to play the chords and the melody and even a little bass line all at once. So let's get straight into it. We're going to start, this is going to be in the key of C. And so our melody note is going to start on the 3rd string, the note G there. We're going to play that twice. And then what we're going to do is we're going to plant down this C chord, but we're going to edit it a little bit. We won't use our index finger on the 2nd string. We're going to put it on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. And we're going to pinch these 3 notes together. This is the thumb, index, and middle of my finger picking hand. You just pinch those 2 together on strings 5, 4, and 3. Okay, so we're going to pinch those, then play the open G string. Then we'll go to that note in the C chord, the note C there, on the 1st fret of the 2nd string. So we're just editing the chord again to play the melody, right? Happy birthday. Okay, then we're going to go to a G chord. And the way we're going to play this G is we're going to play the 3rd fret of the low E, the open 3rd string, and the open 2nd string. We'll just use a 1-finger G chord there, and we'll pinch all 3 of those strings together. Now the beautiful thing about fingerstyle is a lot of times you don't have to fret down the entire chord. You can almost do just easy versions of chords and it'll sound like a G chord. So far I've got, okay, then we'll play the bass note. That's the note G, and then 2 open Gs on the 3rd string. Happy. Then we'll pinch the 3rd fret of the low E and now the 2nd fret on the G string. Those 2 together. Open G. 3rd fret of the 2nd string, that's the note D there with my pinky, and then we'll go back to a C chord and we'll pinch strings 5, 3, and 2 of the C chord. So again, in my finger picking hand, I'm only using my thumb, my index, and my middle. So far, happy birthday to G, bass note, happy pinch, open 3, C. Then we'll play the bass note, and then we'll play the open G 2 more times. And now we're gonna think about that C chord, but we're gonna grab this high melody note here. We're gonna add the note G to the C chord, and we'll pinch strings 5, 2, and 1. Then we'll play open E, then the 1st fret of the 2nd string. Now, as many of these notes that we can get to ring over, the better. And this is one of the things about fingerstyle is you want to play the melody and then have the chord, supporting it and get as much ringing over as possible, where appropriate. Obviously, if you change chords, a lot of times you got to make sure the chords and the melody notes all fit together. But the more you can get that ring over, the more full you're going to sound. So, and we'll play the open 2nd string. Then we're going to play, and here you could go to a full F bar chord if you know that chord, or you could just play the 1st fret of the low E, 3rd fret of the 4th string, and 2nd fret on the 3rd string like that. Or you can go for the F chord, even though we're not playing those, like we're not playing the 5th string, it's still, fine to grab the full chord. And then we'll play the 1st string twice, which is the note F there, I'm barring. Happy, then back to C. This is just a C chord, I'm pinching the 5th string, 2nd string, 1st string. Birthday. Then play the 2nd string there. Then go to G. This is the note G on the 3rd fret of the low E, open G string, and the note D on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, pinch all 3 of those, and then end back on C with those same pinches. So the last phrase goes like this. Pause here for a second, a little fermata, then. So there it is, that's Happy Birthday. Let's try it all together. Now, this is in a 3/4 time signature. We're gonna start with a pickup on beat 3. It's gonna go 1, 2, happy birthday. So we're starting on beat 3. Okay, get set. I'll count us in, not quite that fast. We'll go a little slower. 1, 2, 3, and C. Rest there for a second, then 1, 1, C, G, C. All right, now I want to give you one more tip. Here's how you can add a cool bluesy ending to this. When you play that last C chord, you can play the 3rd string, then the 2nd fret, then back to open, so open, 2, open, and then play a C7 chord, which is a C chord. I just added my pinky to the 3rd fret on the 3rd string. So there you have it. That's a fingerstyle version of Happy Birthday. Now, if you want to learn to add cool bluesy licks like that to anything you play, then I want to give you an awesome gift. It's my free blues scale PDF guide. Just go to johnmcclennan.com/bluescales and you can download that as my gift to you. It's going to show you the 5 patterns that I use to map out the blues scale anywhere on the neck. Just go to johnmcclennan.com/bluescales or click the first link down below as my gift to you. As always, thanks for watching, and if you want to learn to strum a version of Happy Birthday, then check out this video next.